son rich and could probably do this to a plethora of other women. She had to still start her whole life again. Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Nay. I was supposed to do a mukbang for y'all, but I ate it before I could record. Anyways, today we're gonna be talking about Anora. I felt like Anora was such a great movie. It came out sometime last year. I thought it was going to be like some Pretty Woman stuff, but that's kind of the sentiments, but not really. It's kind of a little bit more ghetto, but it's still just as good. So Anora is a young woman from Brooklyn, and she gets a chance at her Cinderella story. And when she meets a married son of a diplomat, once the news reaches Russia, her fairy tale is threatened as the parents set out for New York to get the marriage annulled. That's just the synopsis that I got offline. So I'm going to mention a few things that I liked about throughout the movie. So, of course, before you even watch the movie, it's for adults, okay? It's about sex workers, and it's a lot of sex in it, of course, you know? And I said that, excuse me, like when I was talking on TikTok, I was like, damn, it's a lot of sex in here. But it's not like... It doesn't make you, well, it kind of did make me uncomfortable, but we'll jump into that. So for the first 10 minutes, I was captivated by the realism of the movie because I used to do bartending at a strip club. And on my first day of bartending, I shit you not, okay? I went in the bathroom. I started to do my makeup. The girls were super nice. But then this girl ripped open a bathroom right behind me. Because let's say this is the mirror right here. I'm standing right here. I'm doing my makeup. And then behind me is the stalls, right? Girl, this girl, she rips open the bathroom door, and while I see a dancer sniffing up, snow, if you know, you know, out of some other girl's cootie cat. Okay, working at the dance club was crazy. Anyways, and I feel like the movie was extremely accurate. The young ladies and dancers were definitely selling a dream. And then, I don't know if y'all really know, but when you go into a dance club, especially a more gentleman's club, they are selling you a dream. You know, there are creepy and annoying men, especially some older men, but I'm not saying all of them are bad because I met some really, really nice men in the club, and they were great customers. Again, I was a bartender. I was too lazy to be a dancer. My feet hurt. Shout out to the girls for real. And there was a point in the movie. Oh, sorry, you still me spit. Ill. So there was a part in the movie where Anora was like, yes, a creepy old man is saying talking about their daughters. And that's a real thing. That freaked me out when I first started. They would talk about their daughter, my daughter's your age. You're so pretty. It was crazy wild. I used to have so many conversations as a bartender, a lot of random ones too. I think a lot of people do forget that dancers as well as bartenders are in customer service. I know that a lot of things do happen in the strip club. Unfortunately, a lot of fighting, a lot of politicking and jealousy. And unfortunately, there is a lot of sex acts in the club sometimes, certain clubs. I never engaged in sexual acts. I would tell you I really wouldn't care because that would be my past in my 20s, but that wasn't for me. I have dated somebody that has come to a club before, but you got to be mindful because there's pimps and stuff like that too. And they'll try to kidnap you and sex traffic you, whatever. But, I know some girls that did do those acts and I never judge, That's not my business, in all honesty. Personally, I don't think that you should do extras outside the club because it's very dangerous. Like I just said, there's a lot of traffickers and a lot of guys, they're trying to save you, but they're actually trying to traffic you. And that's really dangerous. So I want girls to not watch this movie and be extremely mindful. When watching that, I put that in my notes because I want you guys to know, yes, this is a movie. However, these are realities, but don't do that. That's dangerous. Okay. So for the most part, okay, some of the parts made me cringe for sure. When they first had relations, because relations are in there, I was like, ugh, more towards him, not her. Even the second time, I was like, oh my God. And it's no disrespect to the actor. It was just cringy. It was weird. So I do feel like Anora, aka Annie, Annie ignored a lot of red flags. The red flag number one is he was immature, and you could tell that he just wanted a house call sexcapade, and he just wanted to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I also wanted to say Mickey did her thing as an actress. That's the one that plays Annie, aka Anora. Especially when she did the floor routine, it was pure emotion. It was rage throughout the film. She did such a great job. Also, in the beginning, she was deaf about her money, right? She was like, okay, you want to chill with me for a week, you need to pay me 15,000. From there, if the fact that he said yes, I feel like from there, it's like, yeah, girl, you should have raked those pockets all throughout. Not just the 15,000, but even more, because he would have probably been willing to even get more than that. So she got 15,000 for the hanky panky, free Mary Jane, food, massages, snow, which that was weird for me. I'm sorry, I just don't do stuff like that. No shades if you do, but that it's just no. Minus the snow for me. And his sex game only lasts like 2 minutes anyway. So low key, you know, she was living a dream. And low key, if you watch the movie, and I hope that you do watch the movie before even watching this, I feel like low key, that's how rich people act, for real. Another red flag is when he was rude to the hotel staff. And if you already watched the movie, I'm gonna always put clips and pictures in here. But yeah, like he was very rude to the staff, and it also shows his immaturity. Also, the marriage love bombing, again, she's young, so it makes me sad that she married him. I wish she was like detached from him, right? I wish that she never fell for that, because a logical person or an older person would be like, because me, I love myself, so of course I'm like, of course this man wants to marry me. But a logical person, instead of getting a 3-carat ring and a mink, because we know better, because we older, I would have got bands, gold, and jewelry in gold so I could melt it down. You know what I'm saying? However, again, I know that she could sell the 3-carat. I said bands, but I meant bonds. Like bonds that I could put in my savings. But bands too. More money. Another red flag is that he didn't tell his family about the wedding. Another red flag is he started to freak out when his family and associates come around. Another red flag was Vaughn. His name is Vaughn. He left her with a stranger, and they tied her up because, yeah, she was like acting crazy, as she should though. Like, but that could have got worse. The pastor kept calling her a prostitute. Annie was whooping their ass though. Oh God, Annie was whooping their ass. She was like, yeah, boo. And again, he left her. Like, what kind of husband does that? Then they had to search around the city all day for this man. Then they took her engagement ring. You know, they found out, she found out that they were playing house in his parents' house, and they were sleeping in his parents' bed. Vaughn didn't even speak up for her when the parents came around. You know what I'm saying? When Nora said to the mom, me and Vaughn are in love, you gotta respect that, woo woo woo, he was silent. Like, he didn't say nothing. He didn't defend her nothing. Like, I understand, why she didn't like Igor either. That's another thing I just want to say. Like, I understand why she didn't like him. And at first I was like, why is she being mean to him, and why is she taking out her stress on him? But then I also had to reflect, like, he came in, and although he was nice to her in the end, you could have assaulted me. You could have assaulted me. Like, you're a stranger, you're a man, and you just come in and try to like tie me up and stuff like that. Like, y'all have to understand my perspective. Why wasn't y'all trying to hear what I was saying? Yeah. And this man just kept calling her a like prostitute. Like, that was wild. They did say the F word, like this F and agate. I really don't like that. And they kept throwing it around the whole movie. But other than that, I really did like the movie. Now, the ending, I hated so bad. I did. I really did not like the ending at all. I understand she has a lot of trauma, and it's actually realistic. But when Igor got the ring back, I felt like she should have took the ring. You know, he put the suitcases already next to the door. I would have went inside. Thanks, Igor. Thanks for nothing. Blah blah blah. Right? Or I would even have me take an Uber home, because Igor don't even need to know where I live. But I hated the ending because she fucked Igor. Like, no shade, but what the fuck? And then, like, I wish that they would have made it like she was entering a new space in her life with all the money that, like the 15,000 that got deposited, her going dancing into a new club, and, you know, just boss bitch shit. But it wasn't like that. But I also love the ending because it showed the reality of a lot of people, and it showed class wars in a way, and general trauma. Like, the rich always still remains rich. Like, Vaughn, he still remained a diplomat's son, rich, and could probably do this to a plethora of other women. She had to still start her whole life again. And that was like so real. I'm telling you for sure, I gave this a 9 out of 10 only because I didn't like the ending, but I still understood the ending and it was so real. If you've seen Anora, or you even have like, if you used to work in a strip club, let me know your story. I would love to hear it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown and what my thoughts were. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Okay, bye.